Hi everyone. So today is the 2nd of January and I got home from my little trip away for the holidays, and honestly, by the time I got home I was just in a crazy mood, really difficult, not really wanting to face life or reality, just extremely emotional and just, I don't know. I couldn't quite figure it out, honestly. I mean, yeah, do you see what I do? I wanted to attach a story to the way I was feeling so that I could make sense of it. And now, I'm reminding myself, my own medicine, that we don't need to find a story to attach to the way we feel. Feelings are just feelings. They just want to be felt. And so whatever it was that I was feeling was just energy moving through me. And there were tears and everything. And all that is good because I was just allowing my energy to move in the way that it needed to move through my body. That feels so much better. Okay, so, but then what started happening is that some magic started coming into my life when I least expected it. So, for a very long time, I've been wanting to have the kind of oracle cards. I never did before. I've been thinking about it for a while and I just never kind of got around to it. And sometime last week, I just had this impulse. I picked the deck, I ordered it, and it was supposed to come at the end of this week. But when we came home, it was already here. So I opened the box and I wanted to not really shuffle the cards, but kind of just handle them because it was like a sealed new deck. And I wanted to, just kind of hold them in my own energy. And I saw that there was also a little book in the box, so I took the book and I kind of flipped through it, and it fell on a page with certain words, but I didn't pay attention. I just, I was flipping through it, then I took the cards and I, opened them up a couple of times, and then I put it away, and then I opened it again, and as I was handling the cards, at some point there was this card that kind of I suddenly paid attention to the fact that it was the card that wanted to be seen. And it said new life. That was the card. And I went to look in the book what exactly that meant, although obviously I could extrapolate. And actually, the message was really, really appropriate for what is going to be happening in my life this year, quite shortly. So when I started looking for the explanation for the card, it fell on the page that I saw in the book before. So, again, it could all be a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences anymore. I feel like everything is a synchronicity. So that confirmed that this is the message that I was supposed to read. So that was really, really interesting. And then, well, a dose of reality. I'm sneezing too. So, another thing that came that I ordered last week was a book called The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer, which I have also considered reading for a while now, but never did. Finally ordered it last week. It was also supposed to come at the end of the week, but came today. So what I did is I just did everything that I was supposed to do, got myself into my bed and started reading, and oh my God, I cannot put it down. It's exactly what I needed to read at this stage of my life, going through what I'm going through, and really, really making this intention that this year I will no longer be looking for relief on the outside, because what's been happening is that life has been complicated and it's been difficult, and it's been wonderful too, as everyone who reads me knows. But when it gets difficult, the state into which I bring myself is that, oh, what else am I supposed to do? Like, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, no matter what I attempt, I can't get out of this shit. I just can't get out of this hole. And so it feels as if, first of all, that I'm not enough, that I'm not doing enough. And second of all, it feels super, super familiar, like a punishment where as a kid, no matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried, I was somehow always not enough. If I brought home an A, my parents would ask, why not A plus? You know, these kinds of things. So I kind of grew up with this familiar feeling of futility and kind of frustration that no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I just can't get to that point of like, enoughness. And you know what? In all fairness, now that I'm saying it, it's not entirely true, because in my life, there were plenty of times where I did really come to the state of enoughness, and I keep on returning to it. It's just every once in a while, it still feels very conditional. So I feel enough once I've accomplished something, or I did something special, or something happened in exact way that I was hoping it would. Then I feel great. So there is still a lot of conditionality on the way I feel. So what I've been wanting to do this year, what kind of part of what I'm looking for to experience in this year, is how can I be more in that state of surrender where it's not through efforting or trying to be more or do more or try harder that I'm going to get to the state that I want to get to. That I would love to live in a kind of flow with life where I'm driven by my own inner guidance. And this is what the surrender experiment is a lot about. And I just got through several first chapters, and I cannot wait to read more, but I just really feel like it's a great synchronicity that today, 2nd of January, I got home and I'm like, I was so not ready and kind of in this funk. I didn't want to start this new year or this new life, but everything, the kind of the life that was waiting for me is already all about magic and synchronicities and, and these kind of aligned events and messages. So it completely helped me to get out of my state and start reconnecting to that hopeful, or rather surrendered place where it's okay, I'm not alone, I am being guided. And even that it's not that I'm being guided by anyone on the outside, it's that I am in this dance with life. And this is what I'm really, really interested in. Being in that dance with life where there's no place to be. I'm just at attention, listening to the music and moving my body in accordance to the rhythm that I'm perceiving, and just, trying to have as much fun with it as possible. So that's me today. This is what happened. Let me know how this lands, and if you want to hear more about the oracle cards. I'm not even sure if I want to do this every day or once a week, or it's all new to me, so I'm going to see how I want to relate with it. But yeah, let me know what, if this is interesting, and what your experience with oracle cards is, or have you had any magical messages that are just on time in this year, 2024. See you tomorrow.